The story opens with Mayakura, a very popular actress, involved in a scandal. The narration says scandals can be fatal to actresses at the peak of their popularity. A magazine shows Mayakura in an intimate situation with her boyfriend, while the narration insists such a scandal could never happen. 40 years ago, Hisui Productions was already a major talent agency famous for producing many stars. In the present, Maki Oda introduces himself as the new president of Hisui Productions. He is notably very young, apparently only a high school freshman. People around him whisper about how young and composed he is. Maki notices that today is a magazine interview and seems slightly annoyed, because he is scared that he might get cancelled, because the actress that he will present here might do some naughty things. As a result, their company will go bankruptcy again. Afterwards, she arrives, who is also said to be the only actress that is in the company who has talent. She then blushingly introduces herself as Boten, who is a rookie actress. After that, she bums on his shoulder and whispers if he is afraid because it's their first interview together. Meanwhile, his heart started to race really fast, and he thought to himself that she is really close. Afterwards, the interview starts, and they asks what is their relationship, and asks if they are in a romantic relationship. Hearing it, she gets happy, and when she was about to tell everything, he quickly closes her mouth and explains that his mission is to show her talent to the entire world. But since he quickly denied it, the interviewer got shocked. Meanwhile, Boten gets a bit annoyed. Afterwards, in the changing room, she wall slams Maki and asks why he lies about the romantic relationship they have. Maki is stunned when Boten suggests that they claim they've been dating the whole time and tell the reporter about it. Maki explains that he had known about Boten's talent since they were kids. At the same time, Maki reveals that she had always been in love with Boten. Maki says he confessed in middle school and they started dating. A breaking news report reveals that national beloved actress Ran Hino was caught in a love affair scandal. The scandal nearly destroyed Boten's career and dreams, and it pushed Hisui Productions to the brink of going under. Meanwhile, Maki decides to take over as the new president of Hisui Productions. His grandfather warns him that if the agency gets hit by another scandal, both the agency and its talents will be finished. Maki already understands the risk, but he's determined to move forward. Maki explains that he wants to prioritize Boten's talent over his own romantic feelings for her. His goal is to turn Boten from a Hisui Productions rookie into a top-tier actress. Because of that, Maki chose to put his personal feelings aside and broke off their relationship. He prepared himself to treat Boten strictly as his business partner, even though he still had feelings for her. Maki panics when Boten gets too close, warning her that if anyone took a picture of them like this, it would cause a massive scandal. But Boten keeps acting as though they're still dating, teasing Maki and calling him a cheapskate. Maki reminds her that he can't simply act like her boyfriend anymore. Boten's big audition is coming up, and he needs to focus on his responsibilities as president, even though he already tried to seal away his feelings for her. Maki admits that the situation is becoming difficult. Boten is surprised when Maki suddenly announces that they've broken up. He explains that they can't be lovers anymore because a romantic scandal involving Hisui Productions' president could seriously damage Boten's career. Afterwards, she shouts and says that they didn't broke up, but this shocks him. And then she says that he always comes closer and stands beside her when she is talking with others male actors, to which he says that's because he is her president, so it is just because of a job. Afterwards, she holds him and says that they are not having an affair like the Fall Down actress, and they are dating, so it's not a problem. In the end, she becomes a Yandere and says that they are having a pure love, and slowly leans closer, while saying that they used to talk about going to romantic dates once they are out of school. After that, she directly stares at him, but he thoughts to himself that she has turned on her manipulative mode. All of the sudden, she started to cry while saying that she was looking forward to it. Botan asks Maki whether kisses and everything after that are on hold forever. Maki says they aren't together, so of course those things are on hold. Maki tells himself to get a grip and not let her take over, saying scandals are an absolute no. Botan hugs him and says they are together, while Maki tells her to stop hugging him, not throw a tantrum, and hurry up and change. The shoot begins. Botan is sitting on a chair while the staff prepare for the shoot. She looks unhappy. Maki asks what is wrong and whether she is feeling off. He says he will handle her hair. Maki thinks that he ruined Botan's mood, but says it is for the sake of the shoot. He approaches Botan and asks her to do a good job with the shoot, offering a reward if she does. Botan agrees and says she can do it. Maki finishes taking care of her hair and says that took care of it. Botan gets excited at the thought of receiving a reward from Maki and decides to give the shoot her all. The shoot resumes, with Botan posing in her outfit while the photographer takes pictures. Maki watches from the side, closely observing her performance. She then suddenly blushes really hard and shows a cute face. After the photo shoot, the staff praise Botan's performance. Maki tells her that the shoot was amazing and specifically compliments her expression, saying Botan perfectly captured the feeling of a maiden in love. Afterwards, she says that he cannot fool her with compliments, and then when he was confused, she slowly unbuttons. Back in the room, Botan is clearly impatient for her promised reward. She reminds Maki that she wants her reward now. Afterwards, she kisses his hand and blushingly asks for her kiss. After seeing it, Maki started to blush really hard. He then gets flustered and he denies by saying that is not what he meant by reward. Botan shows her photo that they took in the photo shoot and tells to Maki that she was thinking about them while taking a picture. Afterwards, she asks whether if he remembers about the time in the middle school when she first passed on her audition. Botan remembers, while Maki also realizes what she is referring to. Their hands are shown together, and Botan then appears with a gentle smile and tears in her eyes. Maki says that the expression Botan made during the shoot today was the same expression she had seen before. Maki tells Botan that it was the same face she made when she confessed. Botan reacts with a visible shiver. She then says that once the interview is published, that expression of hers will no longer belong only to Maki. Maki says that he hates the idea of Botan's talent being recognized by the world. Maki tells her that keeping her talent to himself is not an option. She then says she will show Maki an even cuter face, one that only Maki gets to see. Botan holds Maki's glasses in her hands and asks why Maki doesn't remind her who she belongs to. Afterwards, she started to slowly grab his face. Meanwhile, he thoughts to himself that he is the one that needs to show her to the world. Meanwhile, he gets closer to her face. In the end, he lies on her while saying, "I can't." After hearing it, she got shocked, but then he says that he will make her to become a top actress. As a result, he started to tremble while thinking that he should not let his feelings get in his way. Maki and Botan are lying together on the couch. Maki tells Botan that he wants her to become such a talented actress that nobody can criticize her. As a result, both of them says that's why she will have him married, but he says there should be no scandals. The next morning, a television report shows Botan becoming a trending topic after her appearance in a primetime drama. Her image is displayed prominently, while social media posts praise her performance and appearance. Maki watches the coverage on his phone, looking surprised and excited by how much attention Botan is receiving. The coverage explains that Botan's first appearance in a primetime drama has become a major success, with her quickly attracting attention online. Images from the drama and social media reactions show people discussing her and wondering about the beautiful girl who played the supporting role. Maki continues looking through the reactions on his phone. Recognizing that this sudden attention is important for Botan's career, and that she will need to maintain her especially innocent public image. He also emphasizes to Botan that this is an important stage in her career and that she needs to remain focused from this point onward. Botan says she'll work extra hard and asks Maki for a kiss as a reward. Maki immediately starts lecturing her about how scandals are a serious problem for actresses, but Botan points out that they're a couple, so those rules shouldn't apply to them. Maki is flustered by this and insists that none of what she said is correct. Botan, meanwhile, looks completely innocent and affectionate, which makes Maki wonder how she can act perfectly innocent in front of everyone, but become like this whenever she's around Maki. He then reminds Botan that they agreed to give everything they have during this important stage of her career and encourages her to pursue her dream of becoming an actress. Botan remembers how Maki supported and encouraged her when they were children, which was when she first discovered how much she enjoyed performing on stage. She explains that becoming an actress is her dream because she wants to take on many different kinds of roles. Maki then looks back on their childhood and remembers that Botan used to be very timid, making her current determination to become an actress even more meaningful. Botan realizes that she wants to become the lead actress, and Maki encourages her, believing she is perfect for the role. As everyone applauds, Botan remembers the dream she had as a child and decides that she wants to make that dream a reality. She tells Maki that she truly wants to become an actress, and Maki promises to help her achieve it. However, Maki then makes it clear that if Botan is serious about becoming an actress, there is something important she needs to understand about dating. Botan then explains that a famous actress once claimed that experiencing love is important for delivering a good performance, but then hearing it, Maki points out that this same actress's scandal nearly caused her production company to collapse. Botan disagrees, insisting that love is important for acting and that she can prove it. Maki dismisses the idea and tells her that what she really needs is proper training. Botan refuses to back down, determined to prove her point, and they then head to the rehearsal studio. At the rehearsal studio, Botan practices her role with the other actors, reading through the script and performing her lines with confidence. She gives it her all during the rehearsal, even striking dramatic poses as she acts out the scene, and afterward Maki praises her, saying that she gave the best performance in the whole room. Botan is pleased with herself, while Maki watches her with a thoughtful expression. Botan proudly shows off her performance for Maki, making a heart with her hands, and declaring that she gave it everything she had thanks to the power of her love for him. After saying goodbye, Botan and Maki leave together, and Maki reflects on how incredible Botan was today, admitting that there was something overwhelmingly convincing about her performance. As he remembers the idea that love is essential for good acting, he begins to wonder if there really is some power in love after all. But before he can think any further, Botan suddenly flops down beside him, and he turns to her and says, "Hey, Botan." Meanwhile, she was exhausted from the rehearsal, leans against Maki, and falls asleep on his shoulder. Maki panics and tries to wake her, worried that someone might see them, but she refuses to wake up and ends up leaning even closer to him. Realizing how tired she must be after giving her all during practice, Maki wonders if there is anything he can do for her. As Botan sleeps, she repeats her earlier promise about working extra hard and earning a kiss as a reward, reminding Maki that she gave everything she had through the power of her love for him. Afterwards, he started to blush and looks at her. He then started to get closer to her, and she then, while sleeping, she started to blush more and more. When he gets really close, he turns his face away, and he started to wonder what was he even trying to do, and he started to calm himself down by saying that he is a president. But then she started to shake slowly, since she wasn't sleeping and saw everything. Later she started to ask him to give her a kiss as a reward, but he just ignored her and tells her to do rehearsal rather than thinking about this.